Guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. My name is Maria, or it's MJ here on YouTube. If it's your first time stumbling across my channel, once again, my name is Maria, and on this channel we talk a lot about fragrances, including hauls, reviews, fun tags, etc. If you're a returning subscriber, well, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. And if you keep coming back and you have not subscribed already, please subscribe, as it helps me out a lot. Today's video is a little bit of a fun video. I'm not sure if this video has been done before, but credits to you if you have done it before. But basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pairing fragrances to my favorite fragrance reviewers, or just the people that I really enjoy to watch when it comes to fragrance videos. Of course, this video is in no particular order. I'm just gonna grab them as I see them. My first perfume pick is Black Opium from YSL. This perfume particularly doesn't remind me specifically of this one person per se, but this is a fragrance reviewer that I really enjoy to watch. She comes on and off from time to time, hides under a rock. I don't blame her. Everyone has their own lives, like the same way that I do. Since Black Opium is one of the older perfumes in my collection, it reminds me of older fragrance reviewers, kind of like the OGs. I'm gonna mention this person in particular because this is a person that I really enjoy to watch, and I still do, you know, whenever she decides to come back from time to time. She just pops in and pops out. This fragrance reminds me of Rhonda Larice. This is a time and era that I used to be really into Oriental vanillas. I still love my vanillas. I have noticed that my taste definitely has changed. I would say that I was into Oriental vanillas slash gourmands when I started my love affair for fragrances, and since then I have transitioned. As of lately, for example, I've really been enjoying fresh, kind of like gender neutral fragrances. Don't lean this way, don't lean the other way. They're like a you but better. Yeah, that's what I have been enjoying lately. And Rhonda Larice also has like a very bubbly, very charismatic personality, and this kind of catches that as well because it's very sweet, and I know that she enjoys her Oriental vanilla. So I'm pairing Black Opium with Rhonda Larice. All right, another oldie but a goodie is Pink Sugar. This also reminds me of older fragrance reviewers, but this particular person, I feel like they talked about it in a fragrance video and just like everyone bought it. And I am talking about Kathleen Lights. This is how mine looks already. FYI, it has not turned. It's just certain fragrances, if they have vanilla, for example, change colors. But anyway, so this is Pink Sugar. This is pretty famous to this day. I didn't get it because of Kathleen Lights. I actually got it because I smelled it on an ex best friend. I'm not messy. I just gotta emphasize. She used to smell so good, and then when I asked her, she was like, girl, you could get it from Ross or something like that, and she was like, it's like 10 bucks or whatever. And ever since then it became my signature scent. So I didn't get it because of Kathleen Lights, but I remember seeing a video of Kathleen Lights raving about this videos raving about Pink Sugar. This also, I feel like, captures her personality in a bottle. She's very youthful, very happy, very sweet, very bubbly, very girly, just very fun and playful. And I feel like this is Pink Sugar in a bottle. Super, super girly. I feel like you could tell how Pink Sugar smells just based on packaging alone. So Pink Sugar, I'm gonna pair it to Kathleen Lights. My next fragrance that I'm pairing to a fragrance reviewer or a fragrance lover is Flora Botanica from Balenciaga, and I'm pairing this to Nav or Navadine here on YouTube, and I'm pairing it to her. I'm pretty sure Nav has talked about it. I don't remember if she likes it or not. Well, I think now she likes it, but I don't remember if it's one of those fragrances that she hated at first and then really liked it or really loved it, whatever. Because Nav is weird. Like I can't pinpoint her taste. I really can't. She's all over the place like I am. But at least for me, I know that like my fragrances just need to have some sort of sweetness. And I just transition from time to time. I feel like that's why my collection has a good variety. If you haven't seen my perfume collection video, I finally have it up, so I'm gonna be linking it above and below. But you could kind of like, even though they're different and I have a little bit of everything, you can tell that I just like some sweetness in absolutely everything that I have, and I love florals, etc. But Nav, I really don't know what she likes. Like to this day, I just don't know what she likes. So, but I think this is a fragrance that she likes, but it reminds me of her just because of how it smells. This to me is an Instagram baddie, and I feel like Nav has that persona, like her style, her personality, just in general, she has that Instagram persona. So this is what this reminds me of. And You know when you look at someone, you're like, oh, that I bet that's how they smell, or maybe that's just me. Some people look like they really like really sweet perfumes. Other people, I can tell that they like more like musky perfumes, fresh. And this kind of just smells like what Nav would smell like, very well put together. Nails done, hair did, makeup did, everything done. Wax up there and down there and everywhere else. And she's just clean and very well put together. Floral, fresh. It's just different, unique. And I feel like this is what Nav would smell like if she had a signature perfume. So Flora Botanica from Balenciaga. The next fragrance that I have here, I actually have the clone, but this is what I'm going to be showing. This is Oriental Vetiver from Dossier. Let me show you guys the dent, y'all. That's crazy, right? Yeah, I know, same. This perfume reminds me of Miss Becky, or Rebecca Collazo, also known on YouTube. Since the moment that I started watching her, I knew that we didn't have a similar fragrance taste. I knew that our taste was different, but I always enjoy to watch her, like always. She has a very calm, easygoing personality. It's very soothing. I used to love to watch her like at the end of the night when I was just like cooling down, and like I was watching my relaxing videos before I go to sleep, when I had time to watch my relaxing videos before I go to sleep, or like on Sundays. I just knew that she uploaded on Sundays. It was just a nice treat for myself. And I know that she also enjoys unisex fragrances, and I feel like as of recently, now my taste leans more towards her than it did before, for sure. But anyways, I know that she really enjoys Byredo's Bal de Freak, and Becky is one of the people that did get me more interested in it or entice me more. She even sent me a sample of Byredo's Bal de Freak, and I had this Oriental Vetiver Oriental Vetiver on the way. Just the way this smells in general, I know that it's more of her like fragrance taste, so it does remind me of her. And since she also gave me a sample, you know, it reminds me just of her even more, because just of memory, I guess. But I'm not gonna talk about it more because I've talked about it so much. But just very unisex, very sexy, fresh, a you but better fragrance, and it just smells amazing. It's gonna smell amazing on a guy, and it's gonna smell amazing on a woman, and it just smells clean as well. And it also has that very serene, peaceful vibe about it, which is the vibe that Becky gives off in her videos. So Oriental Vetiver reminds me of Bex. Next, we have a fragrance that, it's actually not a fragrance that I don't remember this YouTuber talking about, but I'm gonna explain why it reminds me of her. And this is xerjoff Cruz del Sur, and number 2 from, I was about to say from xerjoff, but I literally already said that. Fragrance reminds me of Jeanne. It reminds me of her because it's a mango centric fragrance, and she talked about mango skin for a lot. I know that she loves that fragrance, although I think that one is more on the fresher end, or yeah, like more on the tropical fresher end. And this one is definitely a lot more creamy and even like tonic, I would say, like leaning milk, literally like a mango milkshake or a mango paleta, like a creamy paleta though. And I haven't smelled mango skin, but just the way that she has described it, I would assume that even though they're both treats, I would assume that one leans more like a popsicle, and this one would lean more like a mango ice cream or a mango paleta, like a creamy paleta, right? And I know Jeanne loves her gourmands. So this reminds me of her because I don't have many gourmands in my collection, and she also enjoys her niche fragrances and whatnot, so it does remind me of her. Next, we have a fragrance that, although I don't talk about a lot, this is one of the, well, the line in general, I would say that it reminds me of this person, but I went with this one for a particular reason. So here we have La Nuit Trésor à la Folie, and this à la Folie, wow. This is the original La Nuit Trésor, the OG, and as you can see, I haven't used a lot of it. Well, I guess, well, I'm an oversprayer. That's like about 1 use or 2 uses. But I haven't used a lot of this. Oh, this smells so good. I haven't used a lot of this because when I got it, I think I got it about like 2 years ago. I got it kind of during the wrong time or whatever, and then I got more fragrances, so I didn't show this one in particular a lot of love. And when the time came, I guess, where I can use it more, I wasn't able to because of work and COVID and all that stuff, right? But this is a beautiful fragrance, and as I've said before, this is one of those, like, even though I have worn it to work before, I think I tried it just because I was literally craving it. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm never gonna wear this perfume, so I might as well just wear it, right? but it is a fragrance that you have to be all done up. You really do. You gotta do the whole nine. Like, you just have to be from head to toe, be polished. And I'm not talking about like black tie affair. I'm not talking about like 5-star restaurant or whatever, even though you could use it for that or whatever. But this is more like a clubbing, sexy, raunchy, just provocative, dangerous fragrance. And this fragrance reminds me of Takara. It reminds me of her. Not saying she's dangerous, although she might be. But it reminds me of her because I remember when I looked up this fragrance because I was really interested in buying it. She was one of the people that popped up during that time, and I started watching her and stuff because of this fragrance pretty much. And she also got me into trying A La Folie. So just this line in general, I would say reminds me of her. Oh my god, this is so good. Wow, I need to go on a date. But this smells really, really, really delicious. It's also sweet, sexy, and Takara has that like a vibe about her, that very flirty vibe, even though she says she's not flirty, she says she's friendly. So I'm pairing La Nuit Trésor to Takara. And landed very well. My last bottle or last perfume that I am comparing to is Aisha. I don't have the bottle here with me because I literally have no idea where my bottle went. Like I don't know where this perfume went, but this is Black Orchid. I do not have the original, the one that comes in the black bottle. I have the new one, the Le Parfum version, the one that comes in the gold bottle. I have no idea where it is, but somewhere, somehow, it's somewhere. Y'all, like I moved in and I never got established here pretty much. It reminds me of her just because the Tom Ford line in general reminds me of Aisha. I know that she really enjoys that house of fragrances, and I remember that when I got my perfume of Black Orchid, and the first person that I thought about updating of my purchase was Aisha, just because she knows that I really don't like it, and I used to like talk so much crap about the house, how I hate those fragrances. And as of recently, I have really grown to like the house. Oops. So that's pretty much it, you guys. That's my video. It was pretty quick and fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe, as it helps me out a lot. And yes, I do not have my eyebrows done. I have been getting a lot of comments about like my eyebrows and stuff, and I'm like, are y'all not here for a perfume video? How about if someone just likes their brows natural? Like, I don't have to do them. Like, y'all are so messy, it's not even funny. I don't got the time to care anymore, but I'll be popping it on screen, so I guess I do have the time, huh? Just to be even more messy, because I'm just like, ew, you guys, I can't stand girls like that. Y'all got some nasty ass attitudes and nasty ass personalities. Like, maybe I could be mad and insecure, and like that comment like can drive me over the edge, or you just don't know what someone's going through in their life. Maybe have someone's like just going through some really, really rough time, and just to go on the internet just to read your stupid ass comment is just like, do better, do better. So that's my advice for the day. Do better, girl. Let me see you in real life so I can eat you up. Let me show you what the 305 really is like. But anyways, that's it for today's video. And as always, I hope you guys have a beautiful and wonderful and blessed day. Stay nice, don't be messy. Bye guys.